Whoa.
It goes this way. The mic goes this way. My bad. Savage AF guys. Hi. How you doing out there?
Happy New Year.
Forget your feelings. Facts matter. Happy New Year once again. No, this is your first show of the year, Shang.
Yes, this is my first show of the year. Happy New Year to y'all. I hope you're gonna have a good New Year. It's gonna be a weird one, but we're gonna get through it.
Oh yeah, it's already getting weird, and we'll get to that later. But first of all, forget your feelings. Facts matter. We'll be cursing in 3 minutes and 45 seconds. But until then, just know that Savage AF is that show that's here for you. All right.
We're like a warm blanket around your feet when they stink.
We talk politics, hot topics, current events, and an I don't give a fluff kind of style.
Right. And
bring it on.
And some of you mother fluffers really seem to enjoy our style of bringing it to your fluffing face.
Yeah, we'll fluff this out. You can catch us Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Typically, sometimes stuff happens. All right. We are multi-platform.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, it's life.
I'm like, oh, what the?
But listen, that's the way life is. But we are multi-platformed at this point, so I don't want to hear no excuses.
Yeah.
We are on YouTube, Facebook, and now both of our Instagrams simultaneously.
Right there at Black Pedro, at Comedian Shane. Make sure you do that. And also, you see the thing scrolling down there. If you don't see that scrolling, then you ain't really watching.
That's the YouTube channel. We got all our shows archived there.
Right there.
If you ever miss us live.
But make sure they know it's youtube.com/C/Savage AF World. You might miss us live, and that means something's wrong with you and your family. You have a long lineage of buffoonery,
not rightness.
Yeah. So yeah. That's, you know who that is? That's Denny. What is wrong with Denny? Denny ain't right in the head. Yeah. That's the same thing with you. If you don't do now you go to our YouTube and click the bell like this. Click the bell. Also, we need some thumbs up. Start the new year right. 2024 with your thumbs. Thumbs up, and that'll help us out. And also the ratings don't hurt either. Rate, comment, subscribe. You know what it is. Also, let them know that we're on another platform that we're on now that you need to check us out. It's very important that you do that.
It's actually the most important thing in the world, man.
Not more important than Michigan football.
Oh no, nothing. No.
I mean, come on, man.
I just mean.
Don't get crazy.
In terms of survival as a comedian.
Right.
The Graham Bam, thank you, ma'am. Instagram, IG, at Black Pedro.
At Black Pedro, BLACK Pedro. And also Comedian Shang. Make sure you follow me, Comedian Shang.
That's and also G on the end, bro.
Let's get with these threads. Hey man, check out these silky threads. Black Pedro, Comedian Shang on these threads. All right, now make sure you do that. I know there's a lot of people. I see people jumping in on feed. What's up, Lady Hazel May? Happy New Year. Happy New Year to Nicole H. No, it wasn't late. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. I come over there, I smack you on the bottom. Tawana, what's going on?
On the bottom.
On the bottom. I will smack your butt cheeks. All right. Yo, and I see a lot of people on the Instagram Live.
Yeah, IG Live. Black Love over here.
Little underscore ginger underscore
Rob Johnson.
Bitch join.
G.
Yeah, we got
Julie Golden.
Tatris 87.
All right.
And Bree 38 joined. Lourdes. Wow, Lourdes.
That sounds regal.
Yeah, Lourdes dot Apercier. Oh, I'm messing up.
It's hard to read the Instagram handles, but thank y'all for being here.
Sometimes we can't read them, and you got to just deal with it.
On the Facebook, Savage A.F.
Yep.
Nicole, it's still football season, young lady. Let's stay focused. She's like, it's basketball season. See, your attention span.
Wow.
Not as long as an ant's penis. Come on, girl. Focus.
Wow. But I heard ants are 10 times the strength of a human if you put them in the same size. So that means their penis is probably 10 times
I said
the
the
same
length,
size.
not the strength.
Okay, straight. Right. You okay? Just making
See
sure.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
Sometimes the show
hold
takes a
on.
weird turn.
That's
Don't
what we
y'all
do.
judge me.
Just turn the vehicle back on around. Our
Yeah.
stop was
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
there.
Right.
Savage AF, fuck your feelings.
2024, all up in your face.
Fuck your feelings. Facts matter, y'all. Let's get into today's show. Shall we? Yeah, we shall. It is Wednesday, January 3rd, 2024. In the time-space continuum, Black Pedro, comedian Shane, fuck your feelings. Facts matter, man. Check this out. We're going to end today's show
Yeah.
with an episode of Shangri.
Yes.
Now there's many ways that this can come out depending on the
I think you need to
emotional
put
weight you want to carry.
a
But
little oomph in it.
I'm gonna go with oh shit.
Okay, that was it. That's good.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah, that was good.
Uh,
And also, I just want to say again, Happy New Year to everybody. And 2024, please show your support with us. We'll show you our love. But just
come here, guys.
make sure. Yeah, come
on
here.
in here, audience. We love
Come
you.
here. Come here.
Yeah,
how that feel? Yeah, how that feel?
We're gonna end with a Shangri. I'm not gonna officially do a Black Pedro pop in today because just to be honest, it's gonna be about Michigan if you let me do it. So
you know
I'm
what?
gonna give y'all a day's rest.
Okay.
We got.
So you went in yesterday,
bruh. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, bruh.
All right, listen.
Well, first day back day after the
know.
game. Come on,
Okay,
man.
I want everybody to know I was watching him on the live, and you know what? I've never really seen joy. I've seen joy, the dishwashing liquid where you wash your shit with.
This is exuberance.
This young man,
all the words we don't use.
This young man from Detroit, Michigan, was showing complete joy on his face while he watched his team.
It's exhilarating.
It was exhilarating. What other word is we get to use other than exhilarating? As the confetti fell down, euphoric. The confetti fell down, and Pedro enjoyed.
And so did the Confederates. Yeah. It was hurt. All right.
I just want to see Dallas die in a plane crash. I hate the Dallas Cowboys.
I thought you meant the whole
I hate not the entire Dallas die, but I'm talking about the Cowboys. I hate the way America wants them to win all the time because they're America's team. If y'all from Dallas, I ain't trying to say y'all bad people, but I really don't like the Cowboys. I like the fact there's a brother being the quarterback, but I don't like the Cowboys.
So no popping today. Just go blue for you. You know what it do. But I the rest of the week. Don't trip.
There's still time. Yeah.
We do have that important question to ask, as we should. Motherfucker, say what?
What? Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. What?
And this is a sensitive and controversial topic, but wait till you see what Switzerland done went and got themselves. We'll talk about it. Give me a second, y'all. But before we get into that, again, it's January 3rd.
Wow.
Days into 2024.
Oh, this is the way to make it. Somebody said, one more day toward death. Thanks,
bro,
man.
This is the bro, I'm telling you.
Why would you say that?
We've been joking. I've been half joke, half serious that 2024 is probably the last year of America, at least as we know it.
Yeah.
And on day 3,
yeah,
I thought we'd get to March or something. You know what I'm saying?
It would be something nice that would happen.
But 6 different state capitals received bomb threats across the nation. We're talking like Connecticut, Michigan, Mississippi, Kentucky, a few other states as well. I'll pull up the deets here. But that being said, this just takes me on a whole January 6th path, where it's like, I feel like they're testing the defenses right now, preparing for November, preparing for election, preparing for next January. We're a year out.
Minute. Let me ask you something. Why did your voice turn into a redneck when you say preparing for November? Why is it that we think people from the South are automatically.
First of all, Shang, I was talking about the defense of America.
Okay, first off, I
and
don't. No, all right, there is no A in America.
And
It's
upholding
America.
America. Sorry, you got me on that one.
Wow, my goodness. And there's a lot of people in the feed. I want to let you know something, okay? Not only the feed, but the IG, okay? We're all about America. And if I got to make blood run in the streets to make sure that you guys do exactly what we want instead of what you want,
so
we'll do it.
Here's what I think, man, is like, we don't have details on this yet or whatever. Sorry, but I'm thinking them, what you want to call them, Proud Boys, Oath Keepers, crackers, white folk.
Well, yeah, it's primarily
not all, but just like when I say folk, you know what I mean.
Okay, it's not necessarily just all white people because I saw blacks for Trump, or as they call them, niggas.
Coon biscuits. Look at the coons, always cooning for you.
Yeah, it's primarily Caucasian.
I think them these militarized, white nationalists are this is my theory. Just throwing it out there.
Just throw it out there. I mean,
it's a little something for us to worry about.
I had a conversation with Oliver Stone, and I'm gonna tell you what he told me.
No, I'm saying I think they're like kind of testing the defense, running some kind of drill. Like, let's see how they respond if we threaten this. There's been a lot of swatting going on. For those who don't know, that's when somebody falsely calls the police and on a location, on an address, basically just to fuck with somebody, and the police come in and SWAT team, and they tell them like he's got a bomb, or he's got a gun to her head, and then it's like Marjorie Taylor Greene at her fucking grooming session at the vet. And so yeah, man, I think these guys are trying to see how the system will react. And I'm thinking, what if you started swatting over here and then attacking over there, right?
Right. No,
you do this thing, you send the police over here, and then y'all go over to the other thing to do the thing.
Do you think, now this is the main thing, when you see stuff like this, do you think it's serious? I personally think it's absolutely deathly serious. I think these people are about that life. When you see them training their kids with Bowie knives in the woods, and they're cutting trees just to test it out.
No, we talked about it last year. They're making kid size ARs and
right. I mean,
my first assault rifle.
I want to know, why can't these people just take a L? Why can't they just be, you sore losing little bitch bastards? It's like, if Trump loses, he lost. That's it. If he goes to jail because he committed criminal offenses, that's the way it goes. Now you could say, oh, they're all after him. Everybody, all of them are after him. All 91, all 4 indictments. Everybody's after Trump because you just want to get that orange gun stick. No, but this is their reaction. And I'm telling you, and I said that's why, if I don't get my gun, if I don't get a gun legally, fuck if I'm going out with my dick in my hand. I'm not going to be just throwing ninja stars. I do have nunchucks in case close,
close contact.
For close combat. But I'm telling you right now, somebody getting popped in the kneecap first, and I'll get them in the knee first. But then after that, it's bip bip, John Wick. Sorry,
you want to shoot people in their pinky toe. But yeah, so it's good that you take it seriously. I think we all should be. Certainly the authorities in each of these states did, as they had these the grounds and these various Capitol buildings evacuated. So, and then they all seem to be in the clear, so nothing actually went off.
But do you think it's going to be something like drastic that's going to happen?
I mean, more than like 10,000 orcs storming the Capitol. I mean, they've gotten pretty drastic, and yeah, like I'm not one that thinks that all of that is done. While I do think that the base isn't growing. I'll put it like that, right? So they are who they are. I don't think he's attracting,
I think he's attracting new people.
Not in huge numbers. I really don't believe that. But
And why don't you believe that? How many times we gotta go over this? Why don't you believe that more orcs are being made into
I
orcs?
mean, they're already the minority. They went from 16, like 2016. Basically, Hillary slept on them, right?
Okay, but they were.
But
She
but in
called them
2020,
deplorables.
but in 2020, and Hillary still won the popular vote, right? So in 2020,
Uh,
Biden won the popular and the electoral, which means it's just MAGA is a smaller group relative to America. Like they're not the majority of Americans. They're just not. There's a whole lot of them, way more than there should be. But facts
well,
matter. They're just not
46%.
numbers wise. They're not
But
the
if you look at,
majority group.
okay,
Yeah.
you don't like polls, which I think is
Unless
understandable.
they're at certain types of clubs.
Well, I mean, who don't like
Oh,
that?
shake that thing, girl.
But and make sure you spray it down with echinacea. Very
Okay.
important
Is
because
that
you
her
don't
name?
want to get you. Yeah. Please welcome to the stage, echinacea.
Echinacea.
No, I'm saying I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I think it is going down. I think that if they lose, it's going down. I think if Trump is put in jail, even though he's broken all kind of fucking laws, and this motherfucker actually has threatened judges, DAs, prosecutors. His one little special child, the little special one.
The
What's
Omen?
it? What's the
Damien?
little boy? Yeah, is it Damien? The
No, it's
one that
Baron. Baron.
Baron,
The
yeah, the
youngest
one
one.
that always looks like he's two steps off of just being possessed. Him. I think that I'm thinking right now, they are about that life. When are we gonna be about that life? Right. Okay. AJ Fitz says MAGA equal making attorneys get attorneys.
That's right. And Nicole H. Apparently is taking on the role of our sergeant at arms here. She's like, Shang, you can go to Wyoming and get one at the gas station. Fancy, you know that, Nicole.
Yeah, yeah. Why do you know? Wait a minute. Why do you know that shit?
You multiple state murderer. We found her.
Like,
She's,
I can get it. You can get a gun. You can get a gun behind the
I
Walmart.
know all the good
Yeah,
states to get
like,
guns.
but I'm gonna tell you right now. I know you say they're not growing, but I think that their insanity is growing. I think that their
Oh,
delusion
yeah. No, yeah.
is growing. So maybe their
No,
numbers
no,
aren't
no.
growing, but
Right.
each person is being pulled into the orc fold, and these motherfuckers is about that life. And
Like,
then I see black people worrying about, the dumb shit. And who you think they gonna get first? Who you think they gonna go after first? There's a by the way, y'all can look it up. It's on YouTube. Look at the trailer for Civil War. It's a movie coming out called Civil War.
I mean, that's that's an entertainment film. That
No,
wouldn't
no,
be
no, no.
facts.
I no. The reason I'm
Yeah.
saying no. You look it up because there's elements in the trailer
Oh
that
yeah,
made
yeah,
me
yeah.
go. It's that the northern, the southern force is moving forward. It's really intense. Now,
No, that like so that's it. That's art imitating life. But the reality is, I don't think it would be like, oh, they're coming for us, like black people. For like,
but who
I
they
really,
going? Yeah, they
I
are.
really no. I mean, I think they would do what they've been doing, which is like really try and take over these state capitals, like really actually try and kill these politicians, like
But didn't they
really
do that in Michigan?
really hang them up. Like, well, I mean, no. I said, I mean, that would be the step further. Like they've stormed a lot of capitals around the nation over the
Right.
past couple of years,
And
but
threats.
and now you're getting to a higher level of threats that didn't pan out. But ultimately, yeah, I think their goal is when they lose to like really take over these places, actually kill these politicians, like kill the actor James Woods who's playing
Yeah,
Biden,
we already
like
know that's not
all
Biden.
that
Come
shit.
on.
So it's like, I think, and at once in mass, there's not enough of them to take over all of America, right? You know what I
But
mean? But
but no,
but
it's
there
still.
could be these places where there's really serious violence does pop up, or and is attempted across many states across the nation. So
I'm thinking it's gonna be a mix of the purge. Like no, I'm telling you, man. Everybody think I'm when I say that I'm crazy. These motherfuckers already showed what they was about January 6th. We acting like nah, they won't do it again. There's a lot of people go, nah, they won't do it again. That's some bullshit.
and
Unless we got AJ Fit in the front throwing hands. I don't know.
And Shane, I don't think people think you're crazy for what you're saying. I think though you should stop yelling it outside the 7-Eleven every
Okay,
day.
well that's fine, man. I
I
went to
think
get a
that's the
slushie.
part where people are like,
While I was there getting a slushie, I had to let people know how I
watch
felt.
Civil War.
We gonna play
The
fighting.
Southern Force is
Whatever,
coming.
man. Nuck if you buck, bitches. It's going down. Okay, MAGA, multiple assholes gathering around. Very good.
Yeah, that also
AJ Fit coming with it. Let me tell you something. And the people in the feed, I know that, yes, I said I don't like the Cowboys, and I don't care if y'all are Cowboy fans. I think the Cowboys deserve to lose badly.
Oh, yeah. Over on Instagram, I see TK. What's up? Manny Harlem was good.
What's up,
Fash
Daryl?
Money, Food Adventures. I see you, sexy Puerto
I see
Rican. Thank y'all for
Daryl. Yeah,
chiming in.
a lot of people. Steven got Boogie or Bogey. Yeah, Boogie. A Bogey.
These damn Instagram
Yeah.
handles, I'll tell you.
Uncle Todd Comedy. That's a great name. Uncle Todd Comedies. A lot of people in the feed. Thank you so much for rocking with us. Now I must ask you this, okay? Since we do know that there's 6 different state capitals have received threats. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think that they're going to ramp up even more? Because I'm thinking this just tipped the iceberg. We ain't even to the fucking first week of January, and they're already like, I swear we're gonna blow something up. I don't know when, but we're gonna do it. Boom, man. Boom.
No,
boom, boom, boom.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. It, and it's various states in, Connecticut, Georgia, Hawaii, Kentucky, Michigan, and Mississippi, right? So that's what I'm saying though, is that I think they're, I must use the analogy again, testing the perimeter, testing the defense, to seeing where the weaknesses
the
are.
Velociraptors did in Jurassic Park. They tested different parts of the gate to see where the electric fence was weak, and then they found out the weak part, came through, chased a bunch of people. Luckily, Jeff Goldblum got away. That's my
Unfortunately, Velociraptors are much smarter than the MAGA base, so as at least
man.
At least we'll be a little bit better off there. But then, the stupider, the scarier sometimes. But no, again, speculation. This is just like, what's going on here? Because what? And it like a lot of them were like these mass emails that were sent out kind of at once, right? So I'm thinking of a thing where like they're trying to create mass confusion and panic at once while doing something, the old smoke and mirrors.
It's the magician.
While attacking something else.
You see, hey, look at my hand here. This is where the dove is at. And I pull out a gun.
And give me your wallet. So but that's what went down today on the 3rd. We're gonna keep it pushing on the 3rd day of 24. Yeah, so tick. Multiple bomb threats at multiple state capitals across America, from sea to shining sea. Hopefully we'll have something in between those 2 seas left.
You made it sound like it might be good though. You went from sea to shining.
Well, I mean, if we're talking about from Hawaii to Connecticut, that's America. So there we go. We're gonna step outside of America for a second. And when you hear this story, you might just be like,
motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah.
All right, man. The Swiss, they tend to stay neutral. Switzerland, that is, politically, in terms of global conflicts and whatnot, they just stay out of it. They're like, look, we launder money, okay, and make good chocolate and cheese. That's their life.
And the Switzerland women are very tall and blonde.
Yes, this.
Not that I
really?
would. Yeah.
Are you thinking about Swedes?
Is it Swedes? Aren't Swedes?
I think that sounds like the Swedish stereotype.
I think.
Although I went there and there was a whole lot of brunettes in Stockholm. So,
you been to Stockholm?
Yeah, bro. Come on, man. Don't play with my passport, Pippin. Don't play with my passport, dog.
I know, man. I just thought you had been there. Come on, man.
You know me, but if I take a white hobo hoe off the street in LA,
what you think I would do?
You know what I went to the source, baby.
You know what you need? Some sunflowers.
I will tell you that I was also, we went to Helsinki, Finland as well, and I ain't never seen so many homeless white people in my life, like young teen 28, like just in the street, dirty, shoeless. I was like, come on, white folk, what y'all doing? Come on, Scandinavia. Anyways, that wasn't all I saw, but it stood out. But yeah, so Switzerland just found out that they have I guess approved, and this has been over a 2-year project through a private company, a what's being called a suicide pod. Now, I do take the whole topic of suicide seriously. So hopefully this doesn't trigger anybody. And if you are,
wait a minute,
if you're feeling, if you're having any kind of thoughts like that, please reach out to help. Just online Google, you can just get that help, please. But Switzerland, for those assisted suicide situations where medically somebody is terminal and suffering and doesn't want to go through that, they've developed this apparatus, and not the Swiss government, but a company there, and Switzerland seems to be the first to approve it and authorize it as a legal use. And this hits hard for me at home because I grew up in Detroit in a time when Dr. Kevorkian, I don't know if that name rings a bell to y'all.
Right. Yeah.
Al Pacino played him in like an HBO movie, but like, yeah, that was a big story in our area. Jeffrey Feiger was.
But why do the suicide pods have to look like the pods that are escape hatches for Star Trek?
Or it's also like, aren't these the like massage beds in a Japanese airport or something that they've just converted? So listen to what the thing does though. The pod apparently, with the push of a button, rapidly increases the levels of nitrogen and reduces the levels of oxygen, such that an individual within 10 minutes would be able to would fall asleep and lose consciousness and pass away. Sort of, they made it sound peacefully. Peaceful.
They are so out of their fucking body.
For me, this weirds me out. Like, if somebody is terminal and is looking for relief, I've always been like, do what you do. Like, I was Dr. Kevorkian back in the day. It's like, listen, if the people want this help, they, I always thought they should be able to get it. But to create a machine like this that, like you said, looks like it fell off the USS Excelsior.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh, but
it
really does. They're making it sexy. They're trying to make it look sexy.
I'm like, why are you making it? Like, it's a lot. It's like a whole machine just to do it. Like, I guess they used to in Switzerland already, I think, allowed assisted suicides, but they were using like, liquid
what happened
injections.
What happened to just,
But I'm like, can't you just a mask? Wouldn't that, like, if you're just breathing in nitrogen, like, because that's basically what the dentist did with us on that one podcast.
Yeah,
right?
which was
quite a ride, man.
It was a good time. But no, I personally feel like it makes it look like, hey, it's not that bad. Yeah, it is. That's number one. Number two, what about people that, somebody goes, hey, lock somebody in there that you ain't been really fucking with. They've been got on your nerves. I know a couple of exes that I would definitely, hey, babe, why don't you get in this massage thing and then block it and it's a wrap.
I'm like, they're already red. We can't pass them out at MAGA rallies or whatever.
That is a creepy. That's extra creepy. That's not normal creepy.
Again, I will say that if you are having suicidal thoughts, please reach out to family, friends, or a hotline to get help. It is not worth it.
Oh, okay.
We with suicide pods, we're talking about situations medically where somebody is terminal and suffering, and it's just like, that seems cruel to me. Much like making a woman have a non-viable fetus and carry it until she rots and dies herself. You know what I mean? Like, at a certain point, who are we to say what people should have to go through physically? Like, if a person does or doesn't want to experience something physically, all the way up to a sex change or whatever, like, you know what I mean? Like, who are we to say anything?
No, but I think that the way that these machines make it look, I don't mean to say sexy, because I don't know if that's the right word, but it's a little too. It's like you're doing
It's
too much.
sleek.
You're doing
It
too
almost
much.
look cool. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
other part. I guess it does look kind
Hey
of like.
man, I'm gonna just take a nap real quick. I mean, it looks, but I definitely would lock somebody in there.
I'm gonna
I
put
would
it back
definitely
up.
lock somebody in there. Go, take it back, take it back, or else if you don't take it back, that's just they're doing too much.
And then it's also like crawling into a casket while you're still alive type of feeling.
But if
It gives
you
that
have
vibe.
terminal cancer, Switzerland's saying even though their flag looks like, hey, you can make it. Apparently not.
They stole it from them army knives.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, look at that. What? That's the what? But I just feel like they're making it seem sexy, and it's not sexy. It's not something that you guys. It's just not.
Realistically, though, I ultimately do read it as like a sort of a humane move to help those who need this and qualify for this kind of service. To have a kind of a space where it's more of a painless process. Like, I appreciate that, but like a whole machine just kind of seems like a lot.
Death machine.
Like, it's like
Lady Hazel may say, I watched the real series on HBO. It's a trip. We got Nicole H. like leaving the car on with the garage door.
I mean, essentially it would asphyxiate you, but you would lose consciousness first, and therefore not feeling
like
pain.
They'd have to have so many restrictions on this. Little kids come through. Hey, this looks fun. Looks like a spaceship, and it's like, yo, don't make nothing like that. Clinically, it should be done if you're gonna do it. I think at a hospital. It should be at a hospital by a doctor. It's painless.
I would say a professional medical setting.
Right. Right. That's why I said
not necessarily a hospital, but
not a hospital, but
because you won't expect hospitals to have like a suicide wing. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, all right, guys, we're going a little too far.
Hey, wait a minute, man. I came here to get better. The fuck y'all doing?
It's like
you get
we got the inbox or the outbox. Which one?
You mess up one chart. Oh shit! I sent them to the wrong. Oh, Jeremy, get out of there! Get out of there!
Ilka, I see you on Instagram. Time to skate. I see you as well. What's up, y'all? All right, so
we got Shelby. What's up? What's up, Shelby? And I got Kenny and Kenya. G-Man G-Man.live.entertainment. All
right, so I'm gonna push past it because this next one is juicy, but it's still about killing. Because your boy was out there just killing them, and I'm like, you all right? You good, dog? But this ain't no joke, man. I don't know if y'all have seen any of the clips or the whole episode. I haven't seen the whole episode yet.
I've seen the whole episode,
but I've seen what I would call a couple of provocative clips.
Oh, wait a minute! You mean Cat Williams is being provocative again?
What? But Cat Williams on Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharp. Recently these clips just came out, and the episode just came out. Cat goes in on both Cedric the Entertainer, and I heard it felt like a lot more about Ricky Smiley. It felt like he had something really more personal.
Well, he goes on if you watch the whole thing, he goes on a lot of people. He goes in on all of the kings of comedy. He goes in on
I didn't see
except for DL. He said DL,
that's a real motherfucker. I know
that. Yeah. So DL, but I'm saying I just feel like when I watched the whole thing, I felt like I don't know, Cat, is he a genius? Is he on meds? He's somewhere in between. He's savant.
Eccentric is a term I think you could use.
Is he a savant? For
a Negro like that. But I once I actually started listening to Cat Williams as a comedian, because I'll admit I was kind of turned off by the leprechaun pimp persona. You know what I mean?
Oh,
but once I actually listened to him, I was like, oh, this nigga is funny, and he drops some real gems or whatever, right? But he also does seem to have these kind of, wild moments, flashes of,
of crazy,
of weirdness, yeah, of crazy a little bit. I mean,
no,
and
I'm
not
gonna
to
say
be not
it.
to be dismissive like that, but you know, like just like again, like you good, dog? Like this is a little
Well,
bit
he said some
pathetic.
stuff that I thought was some real shit before. I mean, I give him
Oh,
that.
yeah.
But
But
at the same time, it's like if you see the whole thing, he goes in on a lot of people, and
so what I
I
saw,
just
he accused said of stealing a joke of his, like a closing bit. Oh, he said Cedric's closing bit from Kings of Comedy. That Cedric directly stole that from Cat, and he just changed it from like a spaceship to a car or some shit like, or you know, so you know when Cedric is like parking the car or whatever with the
yeah.
music, and so there was that, and basically saying that Cedric Entertainer was not funny, that he's had 4 specials and they are all so terrible that you can't find them on Netflix or Tubi. I was
Well,
like,
somebody asked in the
yeah, bro.
in my thing, it was comedian Carlos, but just asking what makes what he says crazy. No, I don't know. I don't.
Well, I mean, to be
Not
honest, it's
crazy.
like it's
I
just
take
like
it back. He's not crazy.
well, I mean, when we
Oh,
say crazy,
I don't
I
know.
mean it's like wild shit. It's like
Crazy
I
stuff.
don't like.
Yo,
I guess
that's
I don't.
crazy. Like
Hold on.
that.
Yeah,
Not
I
like
don't have
shit.
enough context. I don't have enough context to really understand like why he's going off like that. I guess he did mention that Ricky Smiley said something, and so I guess he was clearing the air about something that Ricky had said. And I don't know if Cedric said something too, but just in the context that I saw, I was like, why are you going off like this on these cats? And I listen, man, I understand comedians having beef, not getting along, or having these personal
Oh, I
grudges.
had a thing with Gerard Carmichael, and he said something about Gerard Carmichael too.
Oh, hilarious. But
Yeah, yeah.
it's just one of those things where it
He's
seems
not
to come
crazy. No, I
it
don't think
seems
he's
to come out of the blue, and he's so passionate, right? And direct, but honestly offensive, that it's like, you good, dog? Like,
yeah. See, so no,
what
I think
happened? I'm
no.
like,
When I was
shit.
watching that, I mean, he's I know he's super duper duper confident. I'm not gonna say just cocky. He's confident because sometimes when you say people are cocky, when they say shit that they actually did, it's not really cocky. I don't think Floyd Mayweather's cocky. The shit he said he did, he actually did. And Cat Williams is one of the biggest name acts in comedy ever. I am an infinitesimal spot on a spot of a
Infinitesimally.
spot compared to the level of success he had. But at the same time, sometimes Cat says stuff I go, whoa, okay, all right.
Plus, even just that look is kind of like, you good, though?
Yeah, like uh nigga, I'm not sure if I'm good, nigga. I'm not sure. Like he really
he's also not an idiot. Like
no,
he's
he's
an
not. He's very
intelligent dude,
talented.
like
He's
and
definitely
talented,
talented.
and but
Like
like the way he was going, like he was saying that, bro. He was like, he's like, have you ever noticed that Ricky Smiley only plays a woman? Because that's all he's good at. I believe in the best person, bro. He said he said, I can't remember
you
the
didn't
name of
watch
it.
the whole thing, man.
I can't remember the name of the movie, but he said that after Friday After Next, because they were both in it. And you know, Cat was going off. I guess Ricky, oh, that's what it was. Ricky said that he was supposed to be Money Mike, the part that Cat played or whatever.
Right.
And Cat kind of flipped on that, like, nigga, if you were supposed to be it, then why did I write all of his lines? I created all
Yeah, and
that
you know
shit.
what? He also said, I'm not saying that Kevin Hart went for the money, but as soon as they offered him a dress, he wore the dress. So that's all I can say. And it made me think.
I mean, he was
People used
going
to
up.
think I was controversial, and I'm like, no, I'm not. Okay, I did say I didn't like a lot of stuff Crackers was doing, and I did used to wear like puka shells and say I wish a white man would, but that don't make it crazy.
Cat was saying Cedric ain't funny, and he was saying Ricky can't act. And that was the whole he got to play a woman thing. He's like, he's been playing a woman his whole career. Have you not noticed that?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, some people love Cedric.
especially when niggas are passionate and calm at the
Right?
same time.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, brother, you've never seen him do anything else.
yeah.
It's like,
Oh no, he went on a few other people, but I mean, what I'm saying Shannon Sharp was like, cat. Let me ask you, cat.
see, I
Cat.
know all that.
Yeah,
What's
I did
that?
not know that. But I mean, some people love Cedric, so I don't know. And
Cedric's always been hilarious to me.
Yeah, and I see comedian Carlos. Let me see what comedian Carlos is saying on IG. He's saying, I will say this: he definitely perked up people's attention and has opened discussions that people have to either seek the truth or be a part of whatever trend of the side you want to join. Okay, comedian Carlos. That is that I
again said he went in on Hurricane.
He went in on a lot of people.
Oh Lord, man, how did this happen? Oh man. So yeah, part of me is just like, where is this coming from? Like, and that's I'm admittedly me not having the full context of like why he might be saying all of this, but
and he said the stuff about black women not getting, because he asked him about black women not getting paid enough. Mm-hmm. And I there was a lot of stuff that he said. I went, okay, I can see, I agree with that. But then when he went at the comics and talking about that, everything's subjective. There's a lot of people that think Dave Chappelle is hilarious, and then I know other people that literally just watched the special said too many speeches. I personally thought it was funny. And I can speak from an aspect, and Pedro can speak from an aspect of being two funny motherfuckers. Now, whether we've made it as big, because the problem is, Cat's so big, you can't say Cat's not one of the biggest acts in the world. When we say something as comics, people automatically think either you're hating, when you say, you all right, you good? Yeah, like when we say that, or it's like, you just mad because you ain't got to that level. Yeah, I am. I'm mad I ain't got to that level. The fuck?
He said Cedric looked like a walrus who can't get his arms off his belly, dog. I was like, why are you saying these things? This is getting mean, man. What are you doing?
And he would ask Steve Harvey, too. He said, Steve Harvey, and wait a minute, how are you going to say this motherfucker's the king of comedy when you realize who the person is? It just is what it is. I'm still here.
And there's also a clip of Tony Rock going in on that, too. Like, who made Steve Harvey the fucking expert on relationships? This nigga's been married 3 times. I was like, oh shit.
Okay, he goes in on Steve Harvey.
Y'all swinging at each other.
Yeah, he goes in on a lot of people. But what I'm saying is, I try to walk a fine line, because then there's people that say that you are hating on Cat. I've never said Cat ain't funny. I ain't never said Cat ain't that dude.
No, that's not what we're talking
about. But the bottom line is, if I say some wild shit and you check me, or you say, yo, man, why don't you just chill with that and focus on your funny, focus on that. He was talking about these young comics. I mean, I think they're all great. And he named all these motherfuckers that were, and that's when I went, oh, you ain't really saying the truth. Because he said, just hilarious. These are the best, these are, I give them all props. Yo, some of them ain't comics. They're internet comics. They're people that got big because of the internet, or they do slap happy shit. And I will say, there are a lot of slap happy motherfuckers that do slap happy shit, and they become huge. Huge.
Maybe Cat had a point. Nicole H says, the last time I saw Ricky, it wasn't that funny. That's why he brings on new comics now.
Where? Ricky Smiley on his show?
No, she's saying like the last time she saw him. The last, like, I'm assuming.
Last time okay, this sounds crazy. I watched Chappelle's special. I felt a certain way. I watched Cat's interview. I watched the whole thing, and I feel like with the Kings of Comedy, I've always felt this way. You put me in a situation, all you people in the feed, you can say not, but if you put me in the same if you lob the ball to me like that, I'm gonna knock it out the park too. If Pedro got the opportunity to do a crowd that big, and it's set up for you to win, and you come out there and even if you don't like you might not think he's funny, but if he kills with the crowd, he's killed with the crowd. And I did like the fact he said, whoever's the funniest is the one that's the king, in his opinion. And I agree that people gauge it by that. I would have absolutely destroyed if I was one of the Kings of Comedy, and they put me in that, like, it's Cedric, DL, Bernie, whatever, and you say, and this light-skinned nigga too, we're gonna see what he could do. I would have destroyed that room. It's opportunity. And it's also what niggas gravitate to. Niggas gravitate to nigga shit sometimes. And there's a lot of comics that do nigga shit that are way bigger than me, way bigger than Pedro. And they're gonna always be bigger, because sometimes people like nigga shit. That's why Sexy Red is making bank about how brown her booty hole is.
Hmm.
I mean, and I think now maybe I'm being a cat. I think she's garbage. I think she's garbage. But people love
Is
her.
that the Hands on Your Knees song, or which one's
You know,
that?
something.
Touch
Dick.
your elbows,
Yeah,
put your hands on your
Dick
knees, or something
Douche.
like that.
My gonorrhea green, whatever the fuck. I mean, but I've listened to her songs and go, no, she's not, but she's killing it. And there's a tendency with black people, they go, and white people too. I'm not gonna just say black people. If you're famous and you're doing good, it doesn't matter if you're really bad, you're still doing good. Yeah, but he got a Mercedes, girl. Like that's like I'm not saying because I can't say ugly because I look like a pumpkin fucked another pumpkin. But
How else we gonna get more pumpkin shit?
That's what I'm saying.
They ain't gonna fucking
Sometimes pumpkins see the other pumpkin across the room and go, "Hey,
you want to jack my lantern?
Look at that orange. I'm about to pop the seeds out that bitch."
Wow.
But the bottom line is, women. I've seen women say, "Oh, he's ugly, but he got a Rolls Royce, but he got the bag," and that's unfortunate. And that's it. And he was calling people ugly. He called Jonathan Majors ugly. When was this nigga considered handsome? They told you that he's handsome. When was a big, giant, wide nose and a horrible chin handsome? He was going.
See, we do have to deconstruct the sort of pillars of beauty that the white man has built up over the years, and learn to accept the nose and the lips as beautiful.
Well, see, I
just not on another man. I don't give a fuck. But,
yeah, not on another man.
All y'all niggas ugly to me.
Like, hey, every one of you men, I don't give a fuck how many six packs you got. Y'all all are torturously ugly.
Denzel, hideous.
Hideous. I ain't really checking you like that. I could say, hey, Pedro, I like those shoes. Yo, I like those shoes. Yo, that hoodie's nice. But that's where it stops. I ain't gonna say, man, I like how your skin glistens in the sun. If you hear me say that, push me in front of a bus. I'm not gonna say that.
We do need to take this minute to check Nicole. I think her blood sugar is low, and she's obviously out her damn mind. She says, "Hands on your knees, hands on your knees. Shake that ass, Shang. Now shake that ass for P." Right.
Okay.
First of all, we two grown ass men.
First
you ain't gonna be asking me to shake
Nicole,
my ass.
Nicole,
this nigga to ask for me or anybody. Who is you talking to?
I don't care if my woman. If I had a woman and she asked me, hey, "Baby, shake that ass for me," I'd be like, "You need to just get in the kitchen and finish that sandwich."
I see somebody don't want to have sex tonight.
Apparently,
in the garage.
Apparently, somebody don't want me to take them to Cancun.
Okay. All right. Well,
I mean, no, I think that what Cat did, and don't get me wrong, Cat Williams is one of the baddest motherfuckers to do this comedy shit. To the people, at least.
Sorry, I caught a comment here on Instagram. TK said, Cat was speaking a lot of facts. Jonathan Major is facially challenged. Okay. I mean, Heather Boo, I see you. What's up, love?
Well, okay, but
Loxy
you know what?
loves,
Jonathan Majors is facially challenged, but his success made him sexy to women. And he has a strong body.
Made being the operative word.
That's
over.
I think even though I think he got fucked over, I think Jonathan Majors got fucked over.
Jonathan Minors now. It's Jonathan Minors.
Jonathan Minors. Wow. All I know is that the Kane thing where Marvel just immediately dropped him. Y'all think they didn't have that press release written a while ago?
Who? Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Marvel press release. It wasn't like they went, "He's guilty. I need to write it." They had that shit already.
Get it out the cabinet. No, the black one. Yeah, there you go.
They already knew that. But I think that Cat Williams, the stuff he said about Cedric, I personally feel like, Cedric do his thing. And I'm not sucking up to nobody. If y'all ever come to see me live, trust me, I'm not sucking up to none of these comics. I'm saying props is props due. And when he did say, when I wanted Spike Lee to direct my thing, and then they're always trying to undermine me, and they have Spike direct what's up, Gerard Carmichael. Yeah, that's what they do. I mean, I was like,
So ultimately we'll wrap this up and then Shane get us up out of here. But ultimately, it really, because like you said earlier, funny's really determined by the crowd.
It's determined by the crowd.
And your personal, and even our personal feelings about each other as comedians and all of that shit. It really doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? But it sounds like Cat has personal shit, especially with Said and Ricky Smiley from what the clips that I heard.
And that's they shit.
He just has personal shit with them.
But if that's the case,
said, well, fuck it then. I'm gonna talk shit, man.
Yeah. And he talks shit about some people, but some people see him as dropping the truth. And I get it. I get it because some people they think I'm talking shit about some things because I get
you go in on comics all the time.
Not anymore. I used to go on New Year. I used to go on Gerard Carmichael because I thought if you're getting silence, you're not doing what we're supposed to do. All those comics like embrace the silence. No, fuck that.
You can't bash him now because he's out. So it just won't.
I wouldn't bash. Yeah, because that's a gay crime. Isn't that gay bashing? No, I can't.
It won't even.
If the motherfuckers but now I just look at it as I'm trying to do this. When I watched the Cat thing, it crystallized the way I'm thinking. Stay in my lane. Put those. What are the horse thingies on? Horse blinders.
Blinders, yeah. And
just stay in my lane. Try the best I can. I've been doing comedy a long time. And I'm hoping that I can even get an inkling of some of the success that Cedric had or a Cat. And I've done well. I headline everywhere. And I still am not, where I want to be. I don't think Pedro, even though he has a special coming out, I want to make sure y'all know that Black Pedro is Engaged. It's coming out 2024. When it comes out, we're going to let you know. We're going to have it all over the place. You're going to see clips. You're going to see everything. But we haven't reached the pinnacle of where we want to be. I think Cat Williams honestly has reached a pinnacle of comedy that a lot of people dream of. And focus on that. He's helped a lot of comics. He's taken comics on the road, making them a whole bunch of money. So I can't hate on that. Cat has said some really cool, funny shit that I thought, but so has Cedric.
All right. I mean, this isn't even about comparing them or their styles or they're funny. It's like, I guess I'm interested to learn a little bit more about why Cat was so willing to go in on, all of these people so publicly.
He went in on a lot of people. Yeah.
I mean, and we all stir up a little drama. And he says things or whatever, but this, like I said, seemed really, really fucking personal. So I was like, y'all good? We gonna be all right?
Thank you, Lady Hazelman.
Thank you. Shang is funny in person.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm telling you, the last shows I did over the the weekend, I am a person I feel like I kill. But there's no one person I think you should all love me. Because I know there's gonna be people that don't like me. I seen Pedro have one of the best sets I've ever seen him have. Period. The end. Right? On point. Boom, boom. We was at the Ontario Improv. Came out there, blasted them. Two of my friends that were there, one of them said, I don't get it. And the other one said, I love him. You see how that is? And they were together. They sat together.
Only one of those friends made it home there, man.
Well, once I pointed them out.
I don't take this personal, though.
Yeah, and so
it's all good.
I had somebody actually come up to me. Now, I've been making a living at this for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I'm making a living like paying bills and shit like that. And I had somebody come up and tell me, hey, man, the old joke, man, there's always work at the post office.
Wow. They came with that.
I had one lady say that.
That's fighting words. We can step outside.
One guy said that. I had one girl said, you ain't, you has been, you ain't never gonna make it. And I'm like, it's like, I'm not a has-been. I'm a never was first, bitch. so get your shit straight.
I'm an ain't got. That's what I am.
Like while we start there. Also, when she said it, and that's where I got the joke from. She said, you kind of funny, but you ain't no Kevin Hart. And that's where the joke came from. I'm like, you right, bitch, because I'm 6'2". And so but the thing is, but the thing is, it's all subjective. But what is not subjective, which I loved in the headliners only that Chris Rock said, what is not subjective is killing. If you're killing, you could think that person's not funny, but that person's killing. And Cat Williams, sometimes I didn't like the pimp thing, but Cat Williams, but now he's on some other shit. Cat Williams kills. I've seen Cedric kill. I just wonder what's going on with him.
And we we all need to understand. Even we could say Cat kills, Kevin kills, Chris Rock kills, Dave Chappelle kills.
Seen Kevin kill, yeah.
But none of them, me and you included, none of us kill every motherfucking time. Everybody
sometimes it's way up here.
A bad night every now and then. Sometimes it's just like somewhere so in the middle. Sometimes you're like, oh, that was good, but you knew it could have been a little bit better.
Jamie Foxx got booed at the Apollo. And Jamie Foxx, and I bullshit you not. And I'm not, y'all could have your own opinion. I see people in the feed. Jamie Foxx is one of the most talented motherfuckers I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And I mean, literally, like, I'm talking about sing, acting, comedy. He's up there.
All right, Shane, we tight on the clock, man. Get us up out of here. Speaking of talented motherfuckers, okay? You may know him straight from New York City.
I'm sorry. You know what? We gotta get out of here. I'm gonna do my Shangri tomorrow.
You gonna do it tomorrow?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. But it's basically about, do you think the world's gonna end? So I don't want to end on that note.
Watch Civil War.
I'm just saying. Did you ain't seen the trailer?
Yeah, I seen the trailer. Yeah.
It's intense, man, and it made me think. I hope that Pedro can loan me one of his weapons because man, I'm telling you right now. I watched The Purge, which made me even more paranoid. I was like, you notice they going all the white supremacists are going down to the black neighborhoods to shoot up us.
Nicole, see, watch it back. Nicole H said she's been booed too. Booed up. Leave the jokes to us, girl.
Yeah. All right. So, and all the people on the Instagram.
See, I'm funnier than Nicole. Okay, they just I've got more tours under my belt than Nicole H will ever have.
People are clowning me right now.
Nicole was on set talking about she should have played Pedro in Savage AF, and I was like, then how come it's my laptop?
I'm the one doing it.
Okay.
People, a lot of people say they love the interview with Shannon Sharp with Kat, and then another person, the _Sages_Gopher said, Shang looks like a gangster version of The Rock. Wow.
That's an even harder rock.
Yeah, I'm saying,
that's like a rock that's been through some
man.
Shit, bruh.
I don't know what y'all would think.
That rock been through some things. They ain't one of them smooth rocks that you find down at the river that you skip. It's one of them craggy rocks that be scraping your knees.
If you knew your metallurgy, I'm a Scythian.
This geology, bruh.
You saying? Y'all don't even know what a Scythian means.
I'm sorry,
I don't even either. I really don't either.
I get serious about science topics. Sorry. We're environmentalists here. Very serious.
Yo,
Savage as fuck.
Yeah,
fuck your feelings, facts matter.
We will see you tomorrow, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Also, let me let you know about some shows I got coming up. Please come to the live shows. The live shows is where you really see the real shit. I'm going to do it in order. Tomorrow I'll be at the Yamava at the Two Coot Lounge, the Two Coot After Dark comedy series, myself and James Davis. Make sure you come out to the show. Showtime is at 9:30, kind of late, but I will be there tomorrow night, Thursday night, January 4th. I put 9 p.m. I messed up on the flyer. Also, after that, I'll be in Concord, California. I know I make these weird flyers. Somebody said, why do you do that? Because it's interesting to me and it's fun. Shut up, shut your mouth. Shut up and shut your mouth and go pull the car around. The fuck wrong with you? Yeah. I'll be in at Vinny's. I'll be at Vinny's. See what I'm saying? Cat ain't doing Vinny's, but I am. Cat, you're not doing Vinny's. I'm doing Vinny's. I'll be in Concord, California. Hole in One Records presents. I will be there to Vinny's on Saturday. And then the following weekend, I'll be in Phoenix, Arizona at the Phoenix Center for the Arts. Myself, Robbie Perrone, David Raybon, and Danielle Williams, the comedy diva.
I feel like if Kat was here, he would have been like, I did Vinny's when it was called Vincent's, nigga. I was on some grown man shit.
Yeah.
All right, man. Listen,
we out of here.
We got to get out of here. But tomorrow we'll be back at you 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until then, stay black if you are black.
Yes.
Do not be black if you are not black.
Yeah.
Keep your finger out your nose.
Yeah, don't be nasty. Ugh. We out.